Greetings, Prof. Today I would like to do my presentation on what I've learned throughout my industrial training. So I did my LI at Chong Motor Assemblies, Tcma, and I was supervised by Miss Kalageswari, so alias Miss Kala. So moving to my slide. The objective of this industrial training was to apply theoretical knowledge and acquire soft skills. And I was exposed to working culture, and also I was able to relate the theory with practical skills. And also, not forgetting, I got an opportunity to develop my attitudes in the conducive to effective interpersonal relationship. So the company background, basically, there are here 7 cars that the company came out from, if I'm not mistaken, the year of 2012 and above. So moving next to the core values of the company, that is the TCFI, which is trustworthiness. My word is my bond. Basically, it's about honest, truthful, and dependable. Courage, say it out. Basically, it's about diplomatic and deals head on with people. Fragility, do more with less, which is the prudent in saving and lack of wastefulness. Innovation and creativity, it's developing something original or unusual, and the application of ideas and implementation. So next, the training session, how the system works in the production line. I I did two type, that is electric wiring and also monitoring robot control panel. So electric wiring, it's basically color coding and the phases. So the phases are divided into three, which are live, neutral, and earth. And live is in blue and blue or red. Neutral is in black. Earth is in green. So the wiring is completely done, and then it's connected to the PLC component. So the PLC, I learned the basics, and then the electric, I learned the quite deep one. And then monitoring this robot system was movement of the turbine, the bell curve, the flushing cycle, and also the paint flow. So this should be monitored so that it doesn't mix when the robot sprays or doesn't stuck in the robot's bell curve. So moving to the next thing is the process flowchart of the assembly shop, where it starts from here. Thief resistant electronic locks, matches, adding oil and water, and also auto seat assembly. It'll go to one places here, terminal assembly line, whereby this five thing, rear, front, power assembly line, window glass and assembly line, instrument assembly line, it will go to interior, whereby these three will go to chassis assembly line. So my job scope was mostly on the chassis assembly line, where is the trim line, and then we will go from there to terminal, and then we will go to this auto transient area, and we will go to testing, we go to debugging, and then we'll go to warehouse. So warehouse basically is not on us. We just finish until auto tester line, and then we'll go to the automobile repair area, where is the repair area, which is the small repairs. So that's all about assembly line, sorry, assembly shop. And then this is about process flowchart in paint shop. So first, there's a pre-treatment line. We have a KTL coating line. We have a drying room, and then first visual check with human eye, because human will check, and then if can't, we'll go to body sealing. Then we'll go to plastic salt spray as a sealant, and then we call it PVC in short. And then this is painting, the top coat, and then this is drying, where is the oven, and then this is the finishing line, where we'll check for major repairs or minor repairs with the metal check and everything. And that's all about paint shop. So next, following is my production situation is like this. This is the assembly, the first picture. The second picture is the unloading place of paint shop. From body shop, it will come to paint shop. This is the main view of assembly shop, the first picture. So moving next is the my work experience was this 8 thing, my major thing I did. Where I helped the technician to change sealant glue. I involved in supervisors a project, learned hands-on on wiring, relay, timer, contactor, and so on. Learned on YesNet robo system, paint mixing room. Replaced a new paper gasket, and then learned on basic PLC with simulator. Reviewed on pre-treatment and ED treatment process, where A to Z I reviewed and I changed a little because there was a little error in that. So inspect the machine and also update the check sheets at line A assembly shop. So moving next is I'll show what I have done so far throughout my industrial training. So I helped the technician to replace the sealant glue. This is the thing. I helped to there's a tube, and then we have to create something round here. We call it bubble. So that to block the air so that you don't create another bubble inside this tube going up here. So basically it's just a sealant and then we replaced it. So yeah. And then next it's involving in my supervisor's pick to light project. This was done in the logistic department. So I did this hole, and then we did this light box, and then we pasang here. So it was furthered with the PLC system. And then next I learned on hands-on wiring with relay, timer, contactor, and also bulb, MCB, RCCB, and also three-phase motor. So I learned how to solve a troubleshoot, and then I fixed this, and then the light was working. So followed by I learned on paint mixing rim. So this is the how the paint is mixed in the room with the filter box here. The picture is quite dark because I took there it is quite dark. Then here there's a rod here. We keep on stirring so that the paint don't get hard. And then here this is the whole system where it comes from here. The paint comes from up here. It will go here, make it hot, and then it will go to the robot system from here. It will go to the top coat. And then this is I replaced the new paper gasket for the brake pump machine. So this is the paper gasket with petrol and oil resistant jointing paper. It will be cut and into desired shape like this, for example. Next is I learned on basic PLC with simulator. This is the PLC system, basic one, and this is the PLC system with relay, contactor, and so on. So I reviewed on the pre-treatment and so ED treatment system, process at paint shop. This is the pre-treatment from starting from the pre-rinse until the DI water rinse, and ED is basically ED deep till DI water rinse. So this coating is very important for a car so that it removes the foreign substance such as oil, soil, and also remove it can improve corrosion resistance and also improve the paint adhesion. And whereby ED it's very important because it's a special method for forming a coating film. So followed by inspect on machine and also update the check sheets at line A assembly shop. These are the example of check sheets that I checked, and I have to update according to the checking item here. So that's all I went through throughout my industrial training. So as a conclusion, this internship opportunity at TCMA has given a lot of chance to me, and technical and practical I learned a lot. Not only that, you get to understand and cooperate in a multicultural workplace, and this internship is good to find out the trainees' strengths and also weaknesses. So the achievement that I've done is communication and listening skills. I obtained hard skills, which is welding using SMAW, and also technical writing. So finally, suggestion of on improvement, I would like to suggest for the organization to explain in detail about things that need to be done in order to enable students to learn things that will be done, and it also facilitate understanding and can reach the real motive. So on behalf of the university, they should establish good relations with the organization and conduct regular monitoring so that the situation of students and learning outcomes are always observed and guided. So that's all for today. Thank you.